that. If what you believe about yourself, if it doesn't sound like God, sister, it's not. The same God who asked the question in the garden is asking the question in this room right now. God wants to remove the layers that you have. He wants to silence the voice that isn't his, because we cannot return to the truth until we confront the lies that we're believing. God asks Adam a question he already knows the answer to. Who told you that? So tonight, he's asking you. You can't tear off a mask that you haven't named. I'm going to invite Shannon and Aaron to come back up. So for the next 30 minutes, this is you not performing, not spiritualizing, not editing. I want you to answer this honestly. And page 15 in your book, you're going to go, you can sit on the corners, you can sit out in the area. Find a space by yourself with God. And you can use page 13 too to write up more. But I want you to write down the lies that you're believing. This isn't about what happened to you. It's about what you started believing because of what happened to you. And then after you're done, we're going to meet in small groups. And then I want you to be brave, because there's a sister that might need to hear what you need to say. She might need a breakthrough herself. I'm going to invite my daughter Kiki up to the stage. So there was a time, Kiki's going to be speaking tomorrow, but there was a time and a season in Kiki's life she was struggling. And her daddy and I, we asked her to go write down what she was believing. And when I read it, it broke my heart.
How I see myself. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't think I'm much of anything. But I know I'm not nothing. I think I just am, that I'm just okay. I know that I'm not ugly, but I don't think I'm beautiful. As I said, I just am. Like, I'm not going to be ignored or passed up or made fun of because of my looks, but nothing to stop and be like, wow, she's really beautiful. I'm not an incredible artist either, but I know I'm not terrible. I'm good enough to get by, to pass my classes, to get some compliments, or even have my professor hang up my work, but not good enough to be in exhibitions and stuff. Same with music. I can hit the notes, I can play an instrument, but nothing that's going to be going on Spotify, right? I was just a good athlete. Good enough to get some medals and win some games, but not good enough to carry it as an identity. To be like, oh yeah, I'm an athlete. Not just for sports, but for anything. I'm good at a lot of things, but not good enough for it to be who I am. I make art, but I couldn't call myself an artist. Sure, I play music, but I'm not a musician. I'm not good enough to do the thing. I'm not good enough at all. Actually, I don't feel good enough in general. Even when I work really hard at something, like spending hours and days making something, painting something, or playing music, I put my all into it, and then I step back, and it's not enough. I see all of the ways that I continually fall short. Sometimes I think, what is even the point? I gave it all I had, and it wasn't good enough, and by some invisible standard I'm holding, so why do I keep trying? And when I'm told that I'm good, it feels like a lie. And then when I'm told I'm bad, it feels like a confirmation of everything I already know. And then when I fail, it feels like I should just give up everything. I mean, if I make a bad piece of artwork, then I'm probably pretty bad at that instrument as well, or academically, or as a person in general. And at the same time, I'm terrified of being mediocre and average, but not as much as I am of failing. The bar I'm supposed to reach, it doesn't even make sense. Even though it just gets higher and higher, I keep on trying to reach for it. I think the same thing about my story and my life. I can see all the ways it's amazing, but it's not amazing enough to move crowds and change lives, to bring people to tears and stuff. But I feel terrible about feeling that way because it feels like I'm saying to God, it's not good enough, that what you did isn't good enough. But it's not about God. I mean, yeah, he did all those things. And that's the thing, it was God, not me. There is a tug in my heart in these moments where I feel like for a second, I can see what everyone else sees, and I want to see it so badly. I want to believe it every single day. And then everything creeps in, and I worry that somehow I've tricked and faked my way into pretending I'm all of these things. And then at some point, someone's going to see through it. They're going to see that I'm not good enough. And once they see it, they don't want me. They won't think that I'm all these great things, they'll just see me. Talking about this to anyone makes me feel stupid, like I'm whining and crying about a small cut. It feels like I'm lying to myself seeking attention or something, like I'm making a big deal out of nothing. So I shove it down, so far down until I completely forgot about it. Until something grazes that cut and I'm reminded of that gash. I thought that it was a small cut. I thought that I was fine. I mean, I feel happy. I'm a lighthearted person. I make people laugh. And I love with everything that I have. And I know that I can serve, and I know I can be encouraging, and I know that there's this light inside of me that can only be attested to God. But when I'm alone at night, trying to fall asleep or listening to music, I feel a deep sadness that I can't explain. It seems to have no reason or a starting point, this longing to be more, to allow myself to be more, to believe that I could be more. And I realize, of all people to be disappointed in me, I am somehow disappointed the most.
Thank you. I love you. Her story doesn't end, and she's going to share more tomorrow. You guys take some time, spread out, and spend the next 20 minutes writing down the lies that you're believing. And y'all can get up from your seats. There's tables on the sides here. There's tables on the sides there. Just time for you and for the Lord to speak to your heart.
that gave you ample time to spend some time with him just thinking about those lies. We're now going to break up into the small groups that everyone loves so much. There's 16 tables on each side of the room, and they are all numbered. We're calling by your name, and then we'll just say table 1, table 2, table 3. So please be listening. So table 1, Becky Briggs will be leading or facilitating the conversation. So if your name is
Agnes Downey, Teresa Martin, Lena Harris, Kathy Howell, and Maria Vasquez, you're at table 1 with Becky Briggs as your table leader.
table 2 is going to be with Barb Bessiker. Table 2 with Barb Bessiker.
Marlene, Jen Michael, Christy,
McDaniels, Mick.
okay. Kelly, maybe we should switch. Trega.
We're so glad you guys are here.
And Danielle Bingham, I know that one. Know that name. You're at table 2.
Table 3 is Katie Daly. Katie will be leading table 3.
Jessica Hooper, Kelly Flock, Wendy Hester, Stacy Hatsway, and Jennifer Shepard.
Table 4, Denise, are you here? Well, she obviously is here. She's got her name right there. Okay, Denise will be table 4.
Megan Smith-Tilley, Vivian Perry, Kim Holzhauser, Katie Rogers.
Table 5 is
hold
Marissa.
on, wait, let's do one more. Christy Miller. Now we're ready.
Table 5, Marissa Erspamer.
Larissa Failer, Meredith Ray, Chelsea Summers, Laura Malley, and Sherry Lambies.
Thanks for hanging with us. We know how you guys like to switch up groups, so